Obama's. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's gotten even more ugly for the Democrats with a major Obama simp, George Clooney, who was recently campaigning and doing a fundraiser, raising $30 million with Obama and Biden. He has now been ordered by probably Obama to come out and say, doing the whole thing, oh, Joe Biden's great, he served for a while, but it's time to step aside. That's probably from Obama, and he said that today. And now you've got all these liberal influencers. It's very strange. These are influencers. These are like 45-year-old people like Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert ripping off his glasses. Now he's come out and he's told Biden he needs to drop out and do it for the good of the country. You've got all the people at CNN. You've got George Clooney. You've also got Jon Stewart throwing a hissy fit. It's just like, it's literally like when a child can't get an ice cream cone, they can't get their favorite flavor, they start crying. It's like mass hysteria. And it was reported yesterday, liberals now, they're having these summoning circles where they sit in a circle holding hands, crisscross applesauce, and they just start mass crying. Okay, so that's all come out. And so now we've got, and this was a very good idea by the conservatives to do this SAVE Act. You can see almost every single Democrat voted to protect the ability of illegal aliens in the elections. And obviously, their main retort, I've gone over this, is that, oh, they're already not voting. Well, then why not fortify it? And especially considering, this is what you have to think about. The liberals constantly say, well, conservatives use the fake excuse of illegals voting, election fraud, things like that as to why they thought they should have won in 2020. So now you're taking the conservative excuse away. If you pass this by saying, all right, these are your rules, you're requiring people to vote. So if Biden wins in 2024, which even they admit they know it's not going to happen, but let's just say if Biden wins in 2024, you've got no excuses, but they won't do it. It speaks volumes. This is on record. This is them admitting. And don't let, when you get into an argument with someone and they say there's no voter fraud, well, there's no illegals voting, well, then why not pass this bill that fortifies it? This is them admitting we want illegals to vote and we're going to vote against it. 198 say no. We want there to potentially be illegal voting. 10 people didn't even vote on it. And then 5 Democrats say, yes, we vote with it. There's nothing malicious about the act or anything. It's just, show your ID to vote. We want American citizens voting, but of course they don't because there's an incentive. It's just like with all the illegal immigration and the gaslighting. We just want people, they're in need. They need to come into this country. No, you want votes. And then you gaslight us and say we're the horrible people that are anti-human when we say there's a lot of unchecked people coming in and now they're loading up the country. Many of these people voting left, it's becoming an issue. People are starting to become wise to it, and then they gaslight and say you're racist. No, the only reason you want these people into the country, even though it harms Americans because many of them are in poverty, and people that are in poverty have a higher propensity to commit crimes. We've seen it several times with illegals within the past 4 or 5 months committing horrific crimes against American citizens. That's how disgusting they are. They don't care. They just want more voters. And then they say, oh, you're disgusting. You want mass deportations. You're horrible. You want American citizens to be safe. You're so selfish. You're so selfish. And then here this is, we're going to get to the stuff. Project 2025 is going to ban sex change surgeries for minors. Well, that's got bipartisan support. That has huge bipartisan support. So that's a good idea with the Project 2025 there. Just 5 House Democrats voted for the SAVE Act, which obviously that's the same exact thing. That is remarkable. We've got this liberal woman that says requiring that only American citizens to vote in elections is the 2024 version of Jim Crow laws. It's terrible. Yes, American citizens, we have to. No, it's not because you're a Democrat and the illegals would help you. That's not the reason at all. You just care about people. Honey, oh my, you should be a pastor. You just care about people. It's not because you want more votes. No. Oh my goodness. Oh, we should be like her. She just cares about people. She wants illegals voting. It's not for a political advantage. No. How dare you? Oh my God, you're disgusting. Here's another Biden interview. NBC News anchor Lester Holt. So he's a big shot there. Good interview guy. There's another one after Stephanopoulos. Remember Stephanopoulos gets, he's running or something, doing a little exercise in New York City. A dude goes up to him with a little hidden camera, says, what do you think about Biden? He says, look, I'm not supposed to say this, but Biden really cannot serve another 4 years. And then he does the little why would this, maybe they forced him to do it. I'm guessing ABC did force him to do it, but he came out with a statement and said, I should have never said that. It's like, dude, you're a human. You can say stuff. I guess I understand because he interviewed him and whatever, but it is just funny that Stephanopoulos even admitted, during when he was being filmed walking or whatever, doing his little cardio, he's like, yeah, Biden cannot serve another 4 years. Of course, that it's not like that's anything new or anything's like, oh, it's a scandal that he said that. No, everyone agrees. Liberals agree. Most of them do, at least. Only the Biden loyalists think that Biden. I don't even think the Biden loyalists. I think if you had, and I know lie detectors are faulty. They are. But I think genuinely deep down, even these Biden loyalists, you cannot look at him and say he is going to, like, even right now, there's just no way he's running anything. He can't, he's not capable of it. So that's all happening. And so you can see there's Lester Holt sitting down, one-on-one exclusive, another interview in Austin, Texas. The full interview will air on Monday at 9 o'clock. So there's another 9 o'clock time slot. They're trying to do the 9 o'clock slot just to get the West Coast involved with 6 o'clock there on NBC. So it's going to be a taped interview. I'm sure NBC is going to do the exact same thing ABC did and say, we're not cutting up any of it. Not that it really matters. I don't think it's going to help Biden. This is a pure failing campaign. They know it. This is an incumbent president who has to do these interviews to try and get all this publicity. He's already been in the White House, incumbent, doing interviews. It's desperation and it's sad. And even half of his party admits it's pathetic. So another interview for Biden, the one on, they tried to spin that the one on Friday night was good. At least some of the people, I don't know, man. I don't know how you can watch. And again, it's all, Democrats are going to say it's good. Republicans are going to say it's bad. But it's the guy cannot talk. He can't talk. I don't know what you want me to say. Every sentence, there's a problem. Whether it's just hard to listen to. So that's Biden. We also, where the people go, yeah, this is Project 2025. Allow Trump to kill black people. They just go crazy with it. And they're like, oh, is this seriously what it is? Look at this. I see a lot of people talking about Project 25, but I haven't seen people actually describing what it is. Oh, so this is the person describing it. Allow Trump to run as president indefinitely. Allow him to fire all Democratic Party. That's not the correct verbiage. Allow Trump to give the nuclear code to Putin. Well, yes, liberals have come out and they've said that, now the new liberal conspiracy with Trump and Putin, they think there's like a sexual relationship now. So now it's like sexual with Trump and Putin. They think that maybe Trump's cheating on Melania. And so that's the new liberal conspiracy with Putin. That's all come out as well. That's their new, they've got to do something with Russia. Russia's horrible. Here it is again, George Clooney, the fundraiser. This was 2 weeks ago, $14 million fundraiser, has called for Biden to drop out. Remarkable. It will get sick. Oh, this is a good point as well. I wonder if the Biden family realizes that this is the asking phase of the removal. And this has been going on for like 2 weeks now, where they've asked him and Pelosi, and he said like he's going to have to put out another statement. Biden is going to have to put out literally the 6th statement. This is the incumbent president 4 months before an election putting out a statement saying I'm running. And he's already done it like 4 times on Twitter. It's like you're going to be able to see all of the tweets. I'm running. Please stop asking. And then even this morning, Nancy Pelosi's like he needs to decide what he's going to do. He's only tweeted he's running like 5 times and to be quiet and to shut up. That's what he said. He says he's like I'm running, leave it alone. And still Nancy Pelosi comes out, and now you've got people, tied to Obama asking him to drop out. It's a total mess. I just want another Biden statement saying, this is the last time I'm discussing it, I'm running. And then 3 days later, he'll have to say, this is the last time I'm discussing it. Just keep saying it, because it's such an infighting right now with the liberals. The party is split, and it's so good for Trump. And that's why Trump really isn't saying anything. He's listening to his advisors. You can see they were trying to pass the SAVE Act. It did go through the House, but I don't think it's going to actually be implemented. You can see devastating, because Clooney is acknowledging that the president isn't up to the task, in his opinion. Well, I think he was told to say this, but no, he's right. He was with him 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks before the debate. You can see Biden lost the debate to Trump so badly, Democrats are trying to remove him. Really, it was a culmination. And this is what I've said about the debate. Debates really are not a huge deal, but the problem was Republicans and the right in general was totally vindicated. The left was saying everything was a deep fake. I was saying Biden messes up 5 things every single time he's in public. CNN was running with the idea that this was all deep fakes. Biden was fine, and it came out. And so it wasn't just the debate. It was the fact that the Republicans were right. And even independents were questioning Biden, saying he might not all be there. And we got the confirmation during the debate, so it was a double whammy. You had the narrative going. It was Republicans versus Democrats. Is Biden sane? Can he do the job? And then independents in the middle looking to see who was right. And the Republicans were right. It's not this one-off thing. Biden said it was just a bad night. No, you don't age backwards. It's not like tomorrow Biden's going to wake up and his brain's going to be like 30 years old. That's not how it works. There's no off night. That was caused... And they said it was like, oh, it was because he had a cold, whatever. His voice was bad early. The main gist of it, when it comes to not being able to put together sentences, that's caused by old age. And you do have people saying it's caused by Parkinson's as well, based on his speech patterns. So it's not like this can be solved. It wasn't like he was just sick or he had the sniffles. No, this is a daily occurrence that doesn't get better. He's just too old at this point. And people are starting to realize it. Agenda 2030 is a 10 million times scarier than whatever they're saying about Project 2025. Welcome to 2030. I own nothing. Yeah, the World Economic Forum, they probably regret saying this and publicizing it. I own nothing. I have no privacy, and life has never been. Well, yes, this is so. Oh my God. If we just have the government have full control over us, they know better. They're going to tell us what to do. They're going to tell us how to control our health. They know better. We cannot trust ourselves as citizens to do anything. That's why we can't have free speech, because it's so dangerous. Citizens having free speech, oh my God. It's terrible. If we give the government all the rights, if we get taxed, 100% if we make over 100K, we live in a little bubble because we need to protect the environment. We all have smart cars. It's all electric. We can't be putting the fumes out. It makes total sense. We can't own actual land. The government needs to own it. They need to produce all the food, and we can all be equal. It's so perfect. Of course, that's a total hellscape. The next time you have imposter syndrome at work, just remember, Eric Adams, welcome to the trash revolution. Oh, man. George Clooney this is correct. It's coming from the top. I agree. It doesn't make any sense otherwise. So that's basically all I'm going to talk about when it comes to this. But the gist of it is, what is that, a gay pride thing? Oh, my God. But the gist of this, the moral of the story, they still want Biden out. You've got Obama simps putting pressure on him now. You've got all the main liberal, trendy celebrity people, Jon Stewart, calling for it. Really, the pop culture people all want Biden gone. The only people that still want Biden there are either being paid by Biden, or they're these crazy, weird loyalists on the internet who just defend anything he does, mainly because they're so far in bed with Biden. If he drops out, it's going to make them look so bad. Of course, nobody really cares what these people think, whether they're right or they're wrong. It's inconsequential, but these people really care about that type of stuff. So I would say, in looking at this, Biden is going to face significantly more pressure within the next few weeks. The question is, does it get bad enough to where they start releasing things like the Her tapes and really destroy him? And he's got this interview on Monday. We're going to have to see what ends up happening when it comes to everything like that. Either way, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.